Yeah, I mean, we are absolute delighted to win these awards, but 98 for overall product scores, Gin of the Year, and then Spirit of the Year, United Kingdom. I mean, that's amazing for us. I do, want to pick up on what you were saying, though, is about the quality and consistency. So 2023, San Francisco World Spirits Vodka of the Year. 2024, we were Vodka of the Year LSC with yourselves as well. And then to win this is just amazing for us. And it just demonstrates that that we are, I'd like to think about as a complete package. Perhaps if I can give and share a little bit about the genesis of what we do and how we have arrived to where we are. So we're a 20,000 acre estate in Wiltshire. So we are one of the few spirit manufacturers, and I mean the real few, that not only grow all of their own wheat and barley. So we also create craft beers, which are award-winning, multi-award-winning too. But we create all of our wheat on the same estate. We then take it in and we mash it, we ferment it, we distill it, and then we bottle it. And that's very much the DNA for everything that we do. Okay, so our vodka, which, as I said, was 2023 San Fran LSC with yourselves as well, is the DNA, is the kind of it's the core of everything that we do, and from that we have made our gins. So we source as much raw materials, botanicals as we can, and then we distill on estate, and then we also package on the estate. What does make us truly different, though, is that we have very much a closed loop supply chain. So as I said, being on a farm, we grow our own raw materials. We then distill on the estate with ourselves. Okay, we bottle on the estate. But more importantly from that, all of our materials that we have from here. So for instance, all of the spent grains that come from the distillation fermentation goes back to our cattle. So we have a herd of approximately 250 cattle. So during the winter, any waste from the spent grains goes back into the cattle. During the summer, we use it to augment basically organic content into the soil. So we're very much looking at sustainability in farming, plus also regenerative farming. We then think about all of the packaging that we have, the waste from water. Breweries and distilleries they do always have a byproduct, which is the wastewater. We in Ramsbury, we look after our own waste ourselves. So we have a reed bed system. So we take all of our own waste, we process it on site, and it comes out as pure, fresh, clean water that goes back into the local chalk aquifers. So it's very much closed loop supply chain. One of the things that I smile about is that when we talk about our sustainability and regenerative farming, and we can talk about what we're doing, but it's very much a get up and show. So we talk about one thing that we did was a couch to 5K. So rather than just running it, we planted 5 kilometers of hedgerows last year. So when you think about the scale of that, 5 kilometers of hedgerows, that delivers, and there's lots of statistics everywhere, but that delivers, 1 ton of carbon sequestered every single year per kilometer. So when you think about that as a real, I guess, as a real plan, a real format of what we do, that everything is considered, everything is made sure that we do minimum kind of impact on the environment, and sustainability is really at core of what we do. That's the genesis of what happens and how we come. The craft, the care and attention is just recognized by yourselves, which is amazing. But the packaging as well, it sits on the back shelf and it stands out. It looks great, and was something we're very proud of. So aligned to that, though, and before we can say it's a complete package, we also think about our customer service, which is super important to us. So every single touch point, everything that we do is always focused on delivering the best for our consumers. But it's also best about our supply chains. We always want to be the best people to do business with. It's got to be simple. It's got to be easy. It's got to be, rewarding. And that's kind of one of the big principles that we deal with. So we make our own spirit, we bottle our own spirit, we sell our own spirits. So distribution chains, we're available throughout the UK. So we're on all major distribution kind of outlets. We also export as well. And we're looking at, so we're Canada, we're Germany, Holland, Sweden, Germany, France, etc. So we're also looking at European distribution as well. Major focuses from us, our e-commerce platform is always an amazing place where not only can we showcase the Ramsbury Gin and the vodka, but we can showcase the product portfolio. So here we have all of the portfolio, which is the lemon balm gin, which we grow the lemon balm on our estate. We have the raspberry and wild honey, again, award-winning, and then all of our beers as well, which are, CIBA awarded, etc. So it very much is a complete package. But also we've got estate visits where you can come and look at the estate, tour around the local villages, go to our pub and enjoy an amazing lunch at the Bell, which is in Ramsbury as well. So again, I go back to it's really the complete package. So why do people like Ramsbury? I guess for me, it's one of the things you buy. It takes 3 bottles before you have a kind of super fan, if you wish. The first one is because it looks pretty, so you buy it. The second one is because it tastes great. And the third one is because you can actually believe in the product you get. So once you've had a consumer that buys 3 bottles on basically those things, we have a super fan. And that's for us is one of the things that we pride ourselves. Once you look at the bottle, once you try the spirit, and once you work with us, it's just, something that I was once described. And this is, I'm not sure whether it's a real compliment or not, but it was described that Ramsbury's really sticky. Once you supply us, once you take us on board, it never goes because it's always delivering reward and recognition, but also sales across the counter. So I'd like to think that it's a great product. And we pride ourselves in being a partnership with anyone who likes to work with us. So availability, e-commerce, ramsburyestates.co.uk is one of the best ways to contact us. And that kind of really is it. But I want to just get across that, thank you once again for recognizing this. And the first thing I did was just taking pictures of the team down the distillery. This is really a team that delivers quality and consistency. One of the other things that we do is we pride ourselves as education. So we like to invest in our workforce, but also we look at, because of the estate we have, we're happy enough and we're confident enough to help to educate people into farming, and also how, where your food sources come from. There's something else that we're uniquely able to do. So as I said, it's a great award. We are highly delighted to receive the consistency over the last few years, and it's something that we're really going to strive to maintain. There's no sitting on our laurels. It is going forward, understanding how we can just get a little bit better. 98's amazing, but how do we get 99? That's kind of be one of the challenges that I asked my leadership team. So thank you ever so much again. And I look forward to working with you and meeting you all on different various kind of outlets.